Dear students, welcome back for the fourth session of this chapter, organic chapter, that is the organic compounds which containing the nitrogen atom. So as far the syllabus is concerned, in the previous sessions I have discussed preferably the amines, and then how the amines has been classified under three different categories, and then how to name those amines in case of both the IUPAC system as well as the common system. Okay, so that we have already studied, that in the first three different sessions. Okay, now as for the syllabus is concerned, we are having its preparation of strictly the primary amines, maybe aliphatic or it may be the aromatic amines. Okay, so let us start directly the preparation of primary amines. Primary amines may be either aliphatic or it may be the aromatic here. Means preferably the aliphatic, that too with only the alkyl amines, and then the second one is R alkyl amines or it may be the aryl amines. Means whatever it may be, aromatic amines and then the alkyl amines. Okay. So first what we have known that about the primary amines are the derivatives of which one? The ammonia, in which only one of the hydrogen atom has been replaced by which one? An organic group. Preferably as per here is concerned, it is having only the alkyl group and then the R alkyl or it may be the aryl group. Alkyl, aryl and then the R alkyl group has to be substituted by the replacement of which one? The hydrogen atom of ammonia. That is why the general representation with respect to this primary amine is given by RNH2. Okay, here R may be, here it is an alkyl group, here it is an aryl group, or sometimes it may be the R alkyl groups. If this be the case, it is called as alkanamines. What they are called? Alkanamines. Here it is called as arenamines. So here it is called as alkyl substituted or aryl alkanamines. Aryl substituted which one? Alkanamines. So these are the three that we have to study as far the PU is concerned. PU2 is concerned about its the preparation for the primary amines. Okay. So let us start the first one by Hoffman's bromamide synthesis. Bromamide synthesis, or sometimes it is also called as Hoffman's degradation reaction. Which one? Degradation reaction. Either it is called as Hoffman's bromamide reaction or sometimes it may be also called as Hoffman's degradation reaction. Okay. So then, how to prepare this particular primary amines by this named reaction that is called as Hoffman's bromide reaction, or it is also called as Hoffman's degradation reaction. So here, RCONH2, what is this called? Acid amide. This is a general representation with respect to which one? Acid amide. Okay. This made to react with bromine with aqueous or alcoholic potassium hydroxide, KOH, or it may be the NaOH. So here it forms, the main product is RNH2. What is that RNH2? It is called as the primary amine, which may be either aliphatic or it may be the aromatic, whatever it may be. Along with the byproducts are 2 times of KBr plus K2CO3 plus the 2 times of H2. Means the primary amines are prepared by treating which one? Acid amides, which is one of the derivative of which acids? Carboxylic acids. That is, amide derivative of carboxylic acid is called as which one? Acid amide. That is, primary amines are prepared by treating acid amides with bromine with and alcoholic or maybe the aqueous potassium hydroxide. Okay. So to balance that, we are having this 4 here. Okay. Now, if example, if R is equal to CH3, if R is equal to what? CH3, then the name of that one is called CH3CONH2. CH3CONH2 is called as ethanamide. What's that? Ethanamide. And the common name for that one is called as which one? Acetamide. Ethanamide, or it is also called as which one? Acetamide. The product that has been formed is, put R is equal to CH3. CH3 with NH2 is called as methanamine, which is also called as, common name is methylamine. Okay, then how to have the sentence with respect to this? Methanamine or methylamine is prepared by treating which one? Ethanamide or acetamide with bromine and aqueous, or it may be the alcoholic potassium hydroxide. Let us take the example 2 now. If R is equal to C2H5 or CH3CH2, CH3CH2CONH2, the root word becomes prop. Saturated AN, functional group is amide, hence it is called as propanamide. Okay. The common name for that one is called as propionic acid derivative, therefore it is called as propionamide. Propionamide. Put R is equal to CH3CH2, this one means ethylamine, or first the IUPAC name for that one is found to be the what? Ethanamine, and the common name for that one is found to be the ethylamine. Then how to have the sentence here? Ethylamine or ethanamine is prepared by treating which one? Propanamide or propionamide with bromine and aqueous, or it may be the alcoholic potassium hydroxide. Okay. Now, if R is equal to, for example, C6H5, R is equal to what? C6H5. C6H5CONH2 is called as benzamide, an aromatic amide. The product is R is equal to C6H5, we have to take C6H5CH2 is called as benzenamine, or sometimes it is also called as aniline, and the common name for that one is found to be the phenyl substituted amine, or it is also called as phenylamine. Therefore, how to prepare this one? Benzenamine or aniline or phenylamine is prepared by treating which one? Benzamide with bromine and then aqueous or alcoholic potassium hydroxide. Okay. So here why it is called as bromamide reaction, Hoffman's bromide reaction. As we are using both the bromine and then the amide simultaneously, the name of that one is called as bromamide reaction. Bromine with amide is called as bromamide. Then why it is called as a degradation reaction or synthesis? So here, the amine that has been obtained contains one carbon atom less than the corresponding acid amide that has been taken. That is why the name of the word is called as degradation. Degradation means decreased. How much get decreased? For example, if I take this one means the reactant is ethanamide. Ethan means 2 carbon atom, but the product obtained is found to be the meth. Meth means 1 carbon atom. Means we are getting 1 carbon atom less. Prop means 3 carbon atom, and the product obtained is 2 carbon atom. Therefore, again there is a decrease. Benzamide means C6H5 with a CONH. So totally benzamide means 6 plus 1, 7 carbon atoms. But here we are getting only the 6 carbon atom benzenamide. Means as we are getting what? 1 carbon atom less than the corresponding acid amide that we have taken, the name of which is used, degradation is used. Okay. Now, this is also called as, the reaction is also called as a decarbonation. Why? Why it is called as a decarbonation? Because just the removal of carbon monoxide as the carbonyl group. Acid amide, from acid amide, if I remove the which one? Carbonyl group, then we are calling that as a removal of carbon monoxide or carbonyl group is called as decarbonation. Okay, so means this is the best example for a descent of series example. Descent of series means we have to get the product such that it contains less than the reactant that we have taken is called as a descent of series. Suppose if the product obtained is containing more than the number of carbon atoms what we have taken in the reactant is called as ascent of series. Descent of series is also sometimes referred as chain shortening synthesis. Chain shortening means we are shortening the length of the carbon chain, that is why the name of that one is considered to be the which one? Chain shortening synthesis. Okay, so just you have to write the reactions and then the sentences that has been for the preparation of methanamine, ethanamine and then the propanamine. Just put R is equal to what? Either CS3 or C2H5 or C6H5. They can be called as what is that? Ethanamide or propanamide, or it may be the benzamide, and the respective products are found to be the methanamine called as methylamine, ethanamine called as ethylamine, or it may be the benzenamine, or sometimes it is also called as aniline. Okay, so these three examples that you have to be very familiar for the Hofmann's bromide reaction, or it may be the Hofmann's degradation synthesis. So here, what are the intermediates that has been present in this particular reaction? What are the intermediates that we can expect in this reaction? So the first step is step 1 is RCONH2. What is that called as? Acid amide. It is called as acid amide. First made to react with bromine, it forms RCONH plus HBr. Means this H with Br is removed in the form of HBr. Therefore, this is called as N-bromo acid amide. N-bromo what amide? Acid amide. This is called as what amide? Acid amide. Acid amide is first converted to which amide? N-bromo acid amide. Then the second step is this RCONHBr made to react with KOH. Made to react with what? KOH. Here this is K, this is Br. That is first removed in the form of KBr. Plus the removal of OH with H. It is removed in the form of H2. K with Br is removed in the form of KBr and OH with H is removed in the form of H2. Now I left with RCON. But here it is not RCON. It undergo rearrangement in the form of RNCO. This is called respective isocyanate. Maybe an alkyl or it may be the aryl. I don't know about that. Depending upon the value of which one R. Okay. The third step is this RNCO, that is called as alkyl or aryl isocyanate, made to react with excess of KOH. Excess of which one? KOH. Therefore, K2 first. CO, two O's are here. Therefore, it is removed in the form of potassium carbonate. First, 2K means K2. CO here, 2 oxygen. CO plus O2 is nothing but CO3. Then I left with RN with 2 hydrogens, means with RNH2. That is called as which amine here? It is the primary amine. Okay. But here, as if this is in the basic medium, HBr is an acid here. HBr, the fourth step is made to react with KOH. It is an acid and it is a base. Therefore, it forms potassium bromide plus which one? Water. Adding these, all equations are balanced right now. Okay. N-bromo acid amide cancels. Alkyl or isocyanate or aryl or isocyanate, it gets cancelled. HBr and HBr gets cancelled. Now, the net reaction is RCONH2 plus which one? Br2, only one Br2 I think, plus how much KOH? 1 plus 2 plus 1, totally 4 times of which one? KOH. What's the main product here? Primary amine, RNH2 plus. We are having KBr, 1 KBr plus 2, 1 KBr, totally 2 KBr plus 1 K2CO3 plus H2O plus H2O, 2 times of which one? H2. This is the net reaction. Therefore, what are the intermediates here? The intermediates during the Hoffman's degradation reaction is which one? Intermediates of Hoffman's bromamide reaction are Hoffman's degradation synthesis reaction are. The first one is N-bromo, which one? Acidamide. N-bromo acidamide. Second one is alkyl or aryl isocyanate. The third one is hydrogen bromide, HB. Okay, so these are the three different intermediates that have been formed during the what reaction? Hoffman's degradation reaction, which is also called as the Hoffman's bromamide synthesis. Okay, so this is about the first named reactions helpful for the preparation of which one? The primary aliphatic or aromatic amines, as we are removing just which one and which one? The amide to amine, there is a removal of carbon monoxide from that one, hence we can mention that in the form of which one? The decarbonation. Decarbonation means a removal of which one? The carbonyl group. As we are getting the primary amine containing one carbon atom less than the previous acid amide that we have taken, that is why the name is called as degradation. That is why it is helpful for the which one? Descent of which one? The series. Okay, so this is about the first reaction that is called as which one? The Hoffman's bromide reaction, or it is also called as Hoffman's degradation synthesis. Okay, let's have the second one. Let's have the second named reaction related to the primary amines, preparation of primary amines, that is Gabriel's phthalimide reaction or synthesis. Gabriel's phthalimide synthesis, GPS we are mentioning. Okay, this is first called as phthalimide. Why it is called as imide? Because there is a presence of NH group here. NH is called as imino group. First, how we are getting phthalimide? I think first this is called as benzoic acid. What's that? Benzoic acid. This is called as benzene 1,2 dioic acid. That benzene 1,2 dioic acid is called as phthalic acid. What's that? Phthalic acid. This made to react with for example ammonia. As it is acid, that is base. Okay, so here it is OH, OH, H and H, means there is a removal of two molecules of which one? Water. Now I left with CO, CO, then we are having only the NH. This is called as which one? Phthalimide. Means it is a neutralized product of phthalic acid and which one? The ammonia. Okay, now this phthalimide first made to react with which one? Aqueous KOH or alcoholic KOH. Here it is H, here it is OH. Therefore, this is removed in the form of which one? Water. Okay. Now, the product that has been obtained is CO, CO, N, N. Instead of H, there is a replacement by which one? K. This is called as N potassium phthalimide. N potassium. Why it is called as N potassium? Because the potassium is attached to the nitrogen atom. That is why we are using a new prefix in the form of which one? Capital N. Okay, N refers to nitrogen. Okay. Then this made to react with RX. What's RX? Alkyl halide, or it is also called as haloalkane. Here it is K, here it is X. Therefore, this is removed in the form of potassium halide, that is called as KX. Now we are having the CO, N. Instead of K, there is an attachment of which one? R. This is called as N-alkyl phthalimide. What alkyl here? It is N-alkyl, which one? Phthalimide. This followed by hydrolysis. This followed by which one? Hydrolysis. In presence of either the NaOH or it may be the KOH. Alkali hydrolysis. Not acid, the acid hydrolysis, it is the alkali hydrolysis. So we can have the two here. Now this has been breaked like this. H get attached here to form RNH2. 2H means one H has been attached to here and another H has been attached to this, therefore it forms RNH2. Now we lift with ONA, therefore it forms COONA. This is called as sodium phthalimide. Sodium phthalimide. Sodium phthalate, PHTHALAT, as it is an ester now, now it is becoming a what? Sodium phthalate. That is the formula. First we can have the phthalic acid also. If it is undergoing acid hydrolysis, we are getting the phthalic acid. But if you are using the base, why you are using the base means if I take the acid means it can neutralize with NH2 to form a respective salt. To prevent that, it has the hydrolysis has to be carried out in presence of which one? The base called as a strong NaOH or it may be the KOH to retain or to get. What am I here? The primary amine. So here these are the three different steps where we are getting the primary amine starting from which one? Phthalimide. First the thing is phthalimide made to react with alcoholic potassium hydroxide to form which one? N-potassium phthalimide. That N-potassium phthalimide made to react with haloalkane called as alkyl halide to form N-alkyl phthalimide, and that N-alkyl phthalimide upon hydrolysis in presence of base, that is alkali hydrolysis to form respective primary amines. Okay. So here this is applicable only for the primary aliphatic amines. For example, we can have if R is equal to CH3, X is equal to Cl. The name of the component that we have taken is called as bromomethane, sorry. Or it is also called as methyl bromide. The compound that has been obtained is found to be the, instead of R we have to put the CS. Therefore the name of this one is called as methanamine, and the common name for that one is found to be the methylamine. Okay. How to read this or how to make a sentence of this? Potassium phthalimide made to react with an alcoholic potassium hydroxide to form N-potassium phthalimide, which reacts with bromomethane or methyl bromide to form N-methyl, because instead of R we have put the which one? CS. Therefore it is called as N-methyl phthalimide, followed by alkali hydrolysis using strong NaOH or KOH to form respective what amine? Methanamine. Methanamine is also called as methylamine. So let's have the second example related to this. Suppose if R is equal to C2H5 and X is equal to Br, for example. The name of this one is called as chloroethane. That chloroethane is also called as ethyl bromide. Which bromide it is? Ethyl bromide. The product obtained for this one is going to be the ethanamine. It is called as ethanamine. Ethanamine is also called as ethylamine. Ethanamine is called as ethylamine. Okay. So you can have either the preparation of methanamine or ethylamine by taking R is equal to CH3 or it may be the C2H5, and you can choose the value of X, either it may be Cl or it may be the Br. Usually we are preferring chloro and bromo. Okay. So this method is called as Gabriel's phthalimide synthesis for the preparation of only the primary aliphatic amines. This is primary aliphatic amines, that too with preferably the alkyl amines only. Only the alkyl, because we have taken only the which one? Haloalkane called as alkyl halides. Okay. So this is about the second preparation for the primary amines. Okay. Let's have the third one. The third preparation, let's start now. Third one, from nitriles, or it is also called as cyanides. Nitriles, or it is also called as which one? Cyanides. RCN, what is that? Nitriles, or it may be the cyanides. Maybe alkane, alkyl, or it may be the aryl. This made to react with nascent hydrogen. How that nascent hydrogen is present? By treating with either lithium aluminum hydride or sodium in ethanol. Sodium in ethanol. Where we are getting RCN is converted as RCH2 with NH2. This is called as what amine? Primary amines. Primary amines. So to balance that, we are having the 4 nascent hydrogen. That 4 nascent hydrogen, or the nascent hydrogens are obtained from the reducing agents like which one? The lithium aluminum hydride, or sodium in which one? Ethanol. Okay. So let us take for example, if R is equal to, for example, CH3, what's the name of that one? CH3CN is called as ethane nitrile. Ethane nitrile. The common name is called as methyl cyanide. Methyl cyanide. The product is ethane nitrile, or it is also called as methyl cyanide. The common product is CH3CH2NH2. CH3CH2 means it is called as ethanamine. The common name for that one is going to be the ethylamine. How ethylamine is prepared or ethanamine is prepared? Ethanamine is prepared by the reduction of which one? Ethane nitrile or methyl cyanide using either lithium aluminum hydride, or it may be the sodium in ethyl alcohol. Okay. So let us take the second one. If R is equal to, for example, C6H5, R is equal to C6H5. Not C2H5. C2H5CN is called as prop actually. Propane nitrile, because the suffix for cyanides is nitrile. Common name for that one is called as ethyl cyanide. What's that cyanide? It is ethyl cyanide. Put R is equal to C2H5. C2H5CH3 means it is totally 3 carbon atoms. Therefore, it is called as propan with amine. And the common name is called as propylamine. In particular, it is N-propylamine also. Therefore, how to have the preparation here? Propanamine or propylamine is prepared by the reduction of which one? The propane nitrile, or it may be the ethyl cyanide using either lithium aluminum hydride, or it may be the sodium in which one? Ethyl alcohol. Okay. So now, if R is equal to, for example, C6H5, R is equal to what? C6H5. C6H5CN is called as benzonitrile. What nitrile it is? Called as benzonitrile. That benzonitrile is also called as phenyl cyanide. What cyanide it is? Phenyl cyanide. So what's the product here? C6H5CH2. It is called as benzylamine. The name of that one is called as what amine? Benzyl amine, or it is called as phenyl methanamine IUPAC name, but the sanctioned IUPAC name itself is found to be the what amine? Benzyl amine. Benzyl amine is prepared by the reduction of benzonitrile, which is also called as phenyl cyanide using lithium aluminum hydride, or it may be the sodium amalgam. Also, we can have this also. RCN plus 2 times of hydrogen in presence of either the finely divided nickel, or it may be the palladium, or it may be the nickel acting as a, platinum acting as a catalyst. We can use this also. It is called as hydrogenation. Instead of reduction, we are using the word as which one? Hydrogenation. The product obtained is going to be the same. What? RCH2NH2. This is, the reaction is called as catalytic hydrogenation. Catalytic hydrogenation. Means the primary amines are obtained by the catalytic hydrogenation of which one? The respective nitriles, which is also called as which one? The cyanides. In particular, if sodium in ethanol used as a reducing agent, what agent it is? Reducing agent. The name of that reduction is called as Mendius reduction. In particular, it is called as what reduction? Mendius reduction. When? If I use a what? Sodium in ethyl alcohol, or the ethanol is used as a reducing agent. Therefore, the reduction of cyanides to respective primary amines is called by another name. What is that called? It is a Mendius reduction. Okay. So, this is about the preparation of primary amines starting from which one? Nitriles. Okay. Next, we will have the fourth one, from acid amines. From acid amines. Fourth one, from same acid amines. The same thing, I think. RCONH2. It's a formula for which one? Acid amines. This mate gets reduced, only two I think. Either I can use lithium aluminum hydride upon heating, it becomes RCH2NH2 plus the formation of which one? Water. This is the representation with respect to what amine? Primary. Or I can use this also. What is that? Same RCONH2. Just by passing the hydrogen in presence of a catalyst, preferably the nickel or platinum, or it may be the palladium acting as a catalyst. Upon heating, we are getting the same RCH2NH2 plus the formation of which one? Water. Means a reduction also. The reduction of acid amides to which one? A reduction of acid amides using lithium aluminum hydride or catalytic hydrogenation. This reaction is also called as what? Catalytic hydrogenation gives respective what amines? Primary amines. Let's have the examples for this. If R is equal to CH3, it is called as ethanamide, called as acetamide. The product is, if R is equal to CH3, it becomes what? Ethanamide, called as acetamide. The product is CH3CH2NH2 is called as ethanamine. What that amine it is called? Ethanamine, and the common name for that one is going to be the ethylamine. Ethylamine. Suppose if R is equal to C2H5, C2H5, this is called as propanamide. Propanamide, or the common name for that one is called as propionamide. Propionamide. Put R is equal to what? C2H5. C2H5 with CH2 is called as prop. Prop and amine. Hence it is called as propanamine, and the common name for that one is going to be the propylamine, or it is also called as a N-propylamine also. Okay. Suppose if R is equal to C6H1, aromatic nucleus, C6H5. It is first called as benzamide. It is called as benzamide. The product is called as benzylamine. Benzylamine. But here, this is not used for the preparation of first member of aliphatic series, and then the first member of aromatic amines, that is methylamine, and then the benzenamine called as aniline. Because as if the cyanide is present, cyanide already contains how many carbon atoms? One carbon atom. One with a reduction with R must be minimum CH3. Therefore, we are not getting the first member of the aliphatic amines called as a methylamine, or the first member of the aromatic amine called as benzenamine called as aniline. If we undergo which one? Reduction using which amides? Acid amides. But the thing is, from the same acid amides, we can convert that into methylamine and benzenamine by the first named reaction what we have discussed, that is called as Hofmann's bromide reaction, or it is also called as Hofmann's degradation reaction, because we are getting the one carbon atom less than the corresponding acid amides. Means we can prepare not only the first member of the aliphatic amines and then the aromatic amines, but not by reduction, but it is done by which one? Decarbonation. That decarbonation is also called as Hofmann's bromide reaction or Hofmann's degradation synthesis. Okay, so this is about the preparation of primary amines starting from which one? The acid amines. Let's have the fifth now. From nitrohydrocarbons. Which one? Nitrohydrocarbons. Nitrohydrocarbons. Fifth one. From nitrohydrocarbons. From nitrohydrocarbons. The general formula for nitrohydrocarbons is what? RNO2. Nitrohydrocarbons. Again, the same process called as reduction using SN bar HCl or Fe bar HCl, 10 in presence of acid, that is hydrochloric acid, or iron in presence of which one? The hydrochloric acid, where we are getting RNH2 plus H2. As we are having the two oxygen atoms, means we have the 2 here, 4 plus 2, that is equal to 6. This is the general formula for which one? Nitrohydrocarbons. Nitrohydrocarbons. Here this is the respective what amines? Primary amines. Or I can use this also. What is that? RNO2 plus 3 times of H2 in presence of hydrogen, nickel or platinum or palladium. Same we are getting RNH2 plus the formation of which one? Water. Okay? Nitrohydrocarbons are reduced to respective primary amines either using the tin in presence of HCl or iron in presence of HCl, or directly the catalytic hydrogenation of nitrohydrocarbons also gives what amines? Primary amines. Take the same example. What is that? If R is equal to CH3, the name of that one is called as nitromethane. What's that called as? Nitromethane. Our common name is methyl nitrite actually. Okay? The product is methanamine, or it is also called as methylamine. What amine it is? Methyl. Methanamine or methylamine is prepared by the reduction of nitromethane using either tin in presence of concentrated constant HCl or iron in presence of constant HCl, or catalytic hydrogenation using platinum or palladium, or it may be the nickel. Suppose if R is equal to C2H5, I think. What it becomes? Nitroethane is the reactant. Nitroethane or ethyl nitrite also, TRITE. Okay? The product is, what is that? R is equal to C2H5 means it is called as ethanamine, and the common name for that one is going to be the ethylamine. What amine it is? Ethylamine. Ethanamine or ethylamine is prepared by the reduction of nitroethane using tin in presence of HCl or iron in presence of HCl. Suppose if R is equal to C6H5, then it is called as a nitrobenzene. The reactant is going to be the what benzene? Nitrobenzene. R is equal to this one means it is going to be the benzenamine. Benzenamine is also called by another name. What is that? It is called as aniline. It is called as what line? Aniline. Aniline and benzenamine is prepared by the reduction of which one? Nitrobenzene using tin in presence of HCl or iron in presence of HCl. Suppose if R is equal to C6H5CH2, then it is called as benzyl nitrite, TRIT, benzyl nitrate. The product obtained is found to be the benzyl amine. Benzyl amine. But as far the PU is concerned, you have to concentrate on the third reaction preferably. That is the preparation of benzenamine or aniline from which benzene? Nitrobenzene. Just put R is equal to C6H5. So this is the reduction. Okay. So now as far this is concerned, we are having the reduction of which one? Cyanides, reduction of acid amides and the reduction of nitrohydrocarbons all leads to which one? The primary amines. That is RCN, RCONH2, RNO2. All these are reduced to respective what amines? Primary amines. All these are by the common process, what is it called as reduction. Means the reduction of which one? Either the nitriles called as cyanides or acid amides, or it may be the which one? Nitrohydrocarbons, all gives rise to the same what amines? The primary amines. Okay. Now we will move on to the last method for the preparation of primary amines, that is called as Hoffman's ammonolysis or ammonolysis simply. The last method is from Hoffman's ammonolysis. Okay. So as if we have studied that in the haloalkanes chapter, that is when haloalkanes RX, haloalkanes made to react with alcoholic ammonia. What is it called as? Alcoholic ammonia. This is called as haloalkane. Haloalkane is also called as what? Alkyl halide. Alkyl halide. Okay. In a sealed tube. In a sealed tube at around 100 degrees Celsius. 100 degrees Celsius. It's the best example for a nucleophilic substitution reaction where H is replaced by NH2 and then it is removed in the form of HS. This is called as what amines? Primary amines. Primary amines. So here, this method is not suitable for the preparation of the primary amines. Why? Because as if we have discussed, the primary amine that has been formed further reacts with the excess of RX. Excess of which one? RX to form RNHR, that is called as a secondary amine. This further reacted with another molecule of RX to form minus HX here to form RNRR. This is called as a tertiary amine. This also further reacted with another molecule of RX to form RNRRR with plus and then X minus. This is called as QAS, quaternary ammonium salt or halide, which is also called as tetraalkyl ammonium halide. Tetraalkyl ammonium halide. That is why the Hoffman's ammonolysis is not suitable for the preparation of which amines? Primary amines. Why? Because primary amines that formed reacted with excess of haloalkane to first form secondary amine, then it forms a tertiary amines and finally it forms a salt. What is that salt called as? A quaternary ammonium salt. That quaternary ammonium salt is also called as tetraalkyl ammonium halide. Okay. To get primary amine, preferably we have to use of alcoholic ammonia in excess is more preferred. Because if haloalkanes is taken in excess, what happens? It further reacts or undergo substitution reaction to form secondary amines, then tertiary amines, and then the quaternary ammonium salt. To isolate or separate all the 4 different components from the primary amine, it is very difficult. So to get that primary amine as a major product, what do you have to do? Or preferably what we have to do? We have to use the alcoholic ammonia as one of the excessive reactant that has been preferred. Also, this formed, as this is acid and this is base, sorry, reverse I have written, this is base and this is acid. It forms RNH3 plus and then X minus. It is called as alkyl ammonium halide. Alkyl which halide? Ammonium halide is product, because that is base and that is acid. To recover that primary amines, what you have to do is, that is alcohol also, recovery of primary amine is done by treating with strong either NaOH or it may be the KOH. Because those two combines, that is what is that called as RNH3 plus and then X minus, which is called as alkyl ammonium, which one? Halide. This made to react with either the NaOH or it may be the KOH. So what we can expect? The major product that I am expecting is RNH2 first plus the NH2 plus HX with KOH is removed in the form of KX plus this one H2O. This is the primary amine. This is the recovery of ammonia when we are doing the what? Ammonolysis with the help of which one? Haloalkanes. Suppose if excess of ammonia is, alcoholic ammonia is used, we are getting more preferably the primary amines. Suppose if equal quantities of those two are used, what we can get? The RNH2 plus HX, but they readily react to form alkyl ammonium halide. To get that primary amine back, what we have to use? Either we have to use a strong solution of either the NaOH or it may be the KOH. Suppose if I use the excess of haloalkanes, what happens? We are not getting primary amine as a major product, because primary amines further undergo substitution to form secondary amine. Secondary amines further undergo substitution to form tertiary amine, and finally it forms which one? A quaternary ammonium salt, which is called as tetraalkyl ammonium halide. Okay. If R is equal to CH3, X is equal to Cr, that is called as chloromethane. What is the product? Methanamine. If R is equal to C2H5 and X is equal to Br, it is called as bromoethane. The product is ethanamine. So in this way we are going to have the preparation of preferably the primary amines, but this method is not quite suitable for the preparation of which one? Primary amines, because the primary amines formed may further be substituted to form secondary amine, tertiary amine, and then the quaternary amine. So to get the primary amine as a major product, what you have to use? Preferably we have to use the alcoholic ammonia has to be taken in excess, or the product that has been obtained by the neutralization of the primary amine with the hydrogen halide is recovered by using the help of either the strong solution of NaOH or which one? KOH. Okay. So these are the 6 different methods for the preparation of preferably the primary aliphatic amines and then the primary aromatic amines. In primary aliphatic amines, we are having only the alkyl amines called as alkyl amines, or it is also called as alkyl amines. And in case of aromatic amines, we are having the two called as either the aryl amines and then the aralkyl amines. Okay. So this is about the preparation of the primary amines, both the aliphatic and then the aromatic. Okay. So in the next class we will move on to the properties of these amines, means how we are saying that the amines are found to be the strongly basic in nature. Okay. Then what are the various chemical reactions or the properties related to this particular primary amines. Okay. So that all we will discuss in the next or the 5th session of this particular chapter, that is called as amines. Okay. So thank you.